Hello folks, today I'm going to tie a wee nymph, a wee damsel, nymph. It's not long enough to be a lure, so I would describe it as a nymph. The last time I was fishing there was damselflies and dragonflies flying around the edge of the fishery, so I decided I would come down and tie up a few damsel nymphs. So I'll just get kicked on. The hook and the vise is a size 10 short shank. The thread I'm going to use is Semperfly 80 in olive. So just come on and run a few turns on behind the eye of the hook. Come on and knock away that excess. Wind our thread on down a bit. Return our thread back up. I've done this before in the video I put up for the cat's whisker, where I tie my chain bead on the underside of the hook. So what I have here is rainbow chain bead and 3mm rainbow chain bead. So I'll just come on and tie them on. As I say, I've done this already on the cat's whisker that I put up, and I explained the reason why I tie them on the underside, so I'm not going to get into it all again. So tie on the chain bead eyes, square our hook back up again, and then just come on and wee dab of super glue over that, run a thread between the eyes just to hold the eyes in place, and run our thread down towards the rear of the hook. So the tail on the fly is olive marabou, and that's from Club and Buzzer. Excellent quality marabou. So I'll just take out a marabou feather now. What you want to do is see this, what we would deem as the ruff at the bottom, the tail of the feather. Just come on and strip that off. And then what you want is that next here though, you just want to take off the next 1.5 inches of that filler. Gather that together, and what you want to do is knock away them ends, so we leave ourselves this. Now that's only, as I say, only clipped away the end. So what you want to do is half that marabou, hold it in your finger and thumb, come on and cut that away. Now that marabou that I have cut off, don't dump that. We're going to use that to double the body. So the piece that's left that we have cut off, hold the marabou in your hand, just come on and don't dump this that we're pulling away either. Set that down with the stuff that we stripped off, that'll do your double. So just come on and pull that marabou away to expose them stalks. Lay that down, top of the hook, and just come over the end with a few turns to tie that down, and run our thread up towards the eye of the hook and back down again. Run it turn underneath, and one over the top, couple over the top, and then same again. Run a thread round behind, and all of that does is keeps your tail up off the shank of the hook, or the bend of the hook. So you want to grab your marabou, you want to pinch this half of what you have on. You only want a wee short tail here. Pinch that away, and the bit that we pull off, set that with the rest of the stuff that we have removed from that marabou feeler. Now, next part of the fly, this is Rainbow Flash, again from Blob and Buzzer. So you just want to come on and take away one strand of the Rainbow Flash, double that over, and lay down that flash on the top of the shank. Come on then and give 2 or 3 turns over that. Take your time then and line that up with the shank of the hook. Give another couple of turns, and then the 2 ends that we have towards the front, bring them towards the rear. Catch all 4 in your hand and pull them straight back, and come on then and give your tight turns over that to secure them down. Grab your scissors and cut them to length, the same length as the marabou. Now don't dump these here because that'll do your next fly. So the next part of flying now is this is a paired tinsel in size large. You can use whatever you want. You can use peacock, you can use holographic tinsel, you can use gold, whatever you choose. You can put a green holographic. All you're trying to do is create a flashback on the back of this here. So I'll come on my tinsel, lay it down over the shank of the hook, couple of turns, and then take the time to adjust that round so that it's sitting over the shank. Come on then, and a few turns to run that towards our eyes. And the next part in the fly, this is silver wire. It's a Vineyard French silver wire. So lay your wire down against the shank of the hook and run that thread down along with the wire to where we want our body to start. Give a good full turn at the rear. Turn our hook over. Now we come on with the dubbing that we have here. All you need to do is set that in the flat of your hand, set your other hand on top of it, and just roll that round between your 2 hands. And that'll roll onto a ball like that. So take this in and dub that on the thread, and just put it on the exact same as a normal dubbing. Dub on a bit and slide it up. Dub on another bit and slide it up. And just keep dubbing till we get our dubbing noodle the length that we need to run. Now don't forget that's only a short shank. So tighten our thread up. I'll keep this over to let you see it. So come on then and give a full turn, tighten that up, give another turn, and just keep, as you wind on, keep tightening that marabou. Now don't get hung up if it's a bit loose and a bit scraggy. The reason being is we'll have the rub to go over, and then we're going to brush it out then with a bit of Velcro. So just keep bringing that up till we get up and behind the eyes. So the next part is to bring over your paired tinsel, bring that over between the eyes in line with the hook. come on then with our wire, and you want to bring this the opposite direction from what you wind on the marabou. And what that does is give you a strong base for whenever we brush this out. So a full turn then on behind the eyes. Come on then and tie that off tight. Give a few turns over. Come on then and helicopter away our excess. Come on then with our scissors and trim away our wrist end on the tinsel. A final couple of turns then, just to tie that all down. So come on then with our, I only made this a wee while ago. It's a ice pop stick and a bit of velcro on it. So just come on, pull the tail out of the way, and don't be afraid to give that marabou a good going over with the velcro. What you're looking to do is pull that velcro out and give the fly a bit of life. As I say, don't be afraid to give it a good going over, a good pull. Just come on then, and any of them rough bits, just come on and pull them away. You can come on with a pair of hackle pliers, and then them bits that's too long or too scruffy, just come on and pull them out. Now you don't want to leave this too bald. You want to leave a bit of movement on the body itself. Now at the front of the fly, there's a olive hackle, and that's just a wee chip olive cape. So just come on and pick off a olive hackle off the cape. And as usual, just strip away the stuff we don't need. Pull back the fibres that we're looking to keep. Come on then and tie that down. 3 or 4 turns. Then the excess back. Give another few turns over. Come on then and knock away that excess. I'm going to hold on to that because that'll do another fly. Come on then and run our scissors up the shoulders of that hackle on both sides. Get our hackle pliers. Grab hold of that hackle. Pull everything towards the rear of the hook and just come on and give. You only want 2 turns of this coming round. It's just to give a wee bit of movement behind the eyes. So as I say, a couple of turns of this hackle will be plenty. So take your time and give them a couple of turns. Come on then and tie that down behind the eyes. Come on with your scissors and trim away that excess. Pull everything towards the rear. And come on and give a few turns to tie that down. Now the last part of the fly, this is natural dubbing from David Eady with WALDO'S TROOT flies with pearls through it. So just come on, take out a pinch of your dubbing, come on and pull that onto the thread. And you want to give 2 or 3 turns of that dubbing now, and behind the eyes in front of that hackle. Just come on and give them a wind over. Come on then, we're up finish. So we're 3 or 4 turn up finish behind the eyes. And what I should have done before I done that was come on with my varnish and varnish that last inch of thread. Not that it doesn't matter, 2 whip finishes will do it no harm. So same again, come on and throw on her 3 or 4 turn whip finish behind the eyes, pull that tight, come on and knock away that excess. So the last part before we finish is just come back in with our velcro, pull our hackle down out of the way, come back on with our velcro and just give that double and a wee pull towards the eye of the hook, and then reach the whole lot and pull it towards the rear. And what that does is just gives that dubbing a wee bit of roughness, the same as our body and the same as our hackle. So there you have it, folks. That's our flashback Nymph. As I say, I was up in my local fishery the other day and I actually saw the damsels. You see the damsels a mile away because they're blue. I've seen the damsels and then the dragonflies as well. Now, they fish them. I wouldn't fish them as fast as what a fish will lure. I will bring them back using a figure 8, either a slow figure 8 or a jerked figure 8 or even fast. I wouldn't strip them because they're too small to strip back. But you'll know yourself whenever you're fishing them. They'll have a certain way that they want the fly presented to them. But there you go, folks. As I say, that's a pretty easy wee fly to tie, and one that I've caught trout on when they're damsel flies about. So there you go. I hope that was helpful to somebody. So until the next time, folks, tight lines.